Let's be real, driving at night isn't just about turning your headlights on. It's about managing fatigue, limited vision, brain fog, and a bunch of tiny risks that can stack up and wreck your life in 1 second. And yet, every night, millions of drivers hit the road thinking it's just like daytime, just darker. But here's the truth: your senses change, your reflexes slow down, and most importantly, you don't notice. That's the scariest part, because by the time you do notice, it's usually because something already went wrong. But don't panic, this video isn't about scaring you. It's about giving you 7 real-world tips that make night driving safer, easier, and a whole lot less stressful. Some of these might surprise you, some might feel too simple to matter, but every single one of them addresses a common mistake that smart drivers still make, even in 2025. And tip number 7. It's something most people think is harmless, but it ruins your visibility in seconds. Let's get into it. Tip number 1. Don't trust your night vision, it's lying to you. Your eyes are not as good as you think they are, especially at night. When it's dark, your pupils dilate to let in more light, which sounds helpful, but it actually shrinks your depth perception, narrows your peripheral vision, and makes it harder to detect motion. Your field of view becomes a tunnel, and your brain, it pretends nothing's changed. That's why so many drivers overestimate how far away things are, or how much time they have to react. You see headlights ahead and think, "I've got plenty of space." You don't. You glance left before merging and think it's clear. It isn't. And when someone's high beams hit your face, you instinctively turn away, often toward the edge of the road, or worse, into another lane. The problem isn't that your night vision is bad. The problem is that your brain still thinks it's daytime. What to do? Assume your reaction time is worse than usual, and give yourself more room. Don't just look, scan, slow down just a little more than you think you need. And most importantly, don't trust your eyes alone. At night, confidence is dangerous. Caution is what keeps you alive. Tip number 2. Speed feels slower at night, so you drive too fast. Here's a weird trick your brain plays after dark. Speed feels slower. When it's dark and the road is empty, you don't have houses, trees, or signs whizzing by to tell your brain how fast you're really going. Everything looks like it's creeping past you in slow motion, even though you're flying at 70 miles per hour. That means 2 things. You'll gradually start to speed up without realizing it. Your stopping distance will get longer, right when your visibility is shortest. Combine those 2, and you're in real danger if anything unexpected happens. A deer, a tire in the road, a stalled vehicle with no lights on. What you should do instead: use cruise control whenever it's safe. Keep an eye on your speedometer more than usual. Treat the feeling of going too slow as a red flag, not a reason to speed up. Remember, your perception is broken at night, so check your instruments. Let the car tell you the truth, not your gut. Tip number 3. Drowsy driving equals drunk driving without the smell. You don't need to be nodding off to be dangerously tired. Drowsiness creeps in quietly. One moment you're focused. The next, you've driven 5 miles and don't remember any of it, and research backs it up. Being awake for 18 hours straight impairs you as much as a blood alcohol level of 0.05. 24 hours, that's equivalent to 0.10 over the legal limit. Let's break that down. If you worked all day, had dinner, and now you're driving home at midnight thinking, "I'm fine," you're not fine. Your brain is lagging. Your reactions are slow, and your decision-making is compromised. How to fight drowsy driving? Plan ahead. Don't start long trips late at night. Take breaks every 1.5 to 2 hours. Even 10 minutes helps. Don't eat heavy meals right before driving. They increase sleepiness. Stay hydrated, but not overloaded. You don't want constant bathroom stops. And if you're truly tired, pull over. A 20-minute nap is worth 20 years of life. We tell people not to drive drunk. It's time we say the same about driving tired. Tip number 4. Glare from a dirty windshield can blind you. Literally. Let's talk about glare because this one's sneaky. During the day, a dirty windshield just makes things look a little dusty, but at night, that same dust, oil, or smudge scatters light from oncoming headlights or street lamps and creates massive glare bursts that blind you for seconds. That's not an exaggeration. A single thumbprint on your windshield can take a clean beam of light and turn it into a blinding halo that wipes out your vision when it matters most. And here's the kicker, the inside of the windshield is often worse than the outside. Why? Because it builds up a film from air conditioning, skin oils, and interior fumes, and most people never clean it. What to do? Clean your windshield inside and out regularly. Use a microfiber cloth, not paper towels which smear and scratch. Don't forget your side mirrors and rear view glare, there matters too. Turn down your dashboard brightness, especially those giant glowing screens in modern cars. Avoid placing shiny objects, glossy papers, phones, wrappers on your dash. They reflect straight into your eyes. Bonus tip, if you wear glasses, clean those too before driving at night. Dusty lenses equals extra glare, and that glare equals reaction time lost. Tip number 5, don't assume your headlights are fine. You'd be shocked how many people drive with headlights that are barely functional and don't even know it. Here's the thing, headlight bulbs dim over time, even if they haven't burned out. Headlight lenses yellow and fog from sun and oxidation. Misaligned beams can point to low or off-center, cutting your range in half. But because it happens gradually, you get used to it. You adapt to weaker lights instead of realizing how dangerously little you can see. Ever driven down a pitch-black road and suddenly felt like your high beams aren't doing much? That's your car trying its best and failing. How to fix it? Once a month, do a headlight wall test. Park facing a wall and check brightness plus alignment. Replace standard halogen bulbs every 2 to 3 years, not just when they die. Consider upgrading to LED or projector-style bulbs. Make sure they're legal in your region. Use a headlight restoration kit to clean yellowed lenses. It makes a huge difference. This isn't cosmetic. This is life-saving. Remember, your headlights aren't just for you to see. They're also for other drivers to see you. Tip number 6. You're ignoring blind spots at night, and they're even more dangerous. Blind spots are dangerous in daylight, but at night, they're deadly. Why? Because your vision is already limited and contrast disappears. A motorcycle with a weak tail light. Gone. A pedestrian in dark clothes, practically invisible. Even another car can sit in your blind zone longer without you realizing it. And here's the problem, most drivers check their mirrors, see nothing, and change lanes without thinking. The mirrors don't show the whole story, especially when the lighting is working against you. Smart ways to stay safe. Always do a quick shoulder check before switching lanes, even on empty roads. Adjust your side mirrors outward. BGE method to minimize blind spots. Don't rely completely on blind spot monitoring systems. They fail more than you think. Slow down slightly before lane changes. That extra second can prevent a collision. If someone's in your blind spot and you move over, that's not bad luck. That's a predictable mistake and one you can avoid every single time. Tip number 7. Never drive with cabin lights on. You'd be surprised how many people think this is harmless. A quick flick of the overhead light to check directions, grab a snack, talk to a passenger seems innocent, right? Wrong. Turning on your interior light while driving at night immediately ruins your night vision. Your eyes adjust to the light and take minutes to readapt. Creates glare on your windshield and windows, turning them into mirrors. Distracts both you and oncoming drivers, especially in 2-lane roads. Your pupils shrink, your focus shifts, and your ability to spot hazards drops instantly. Here's what to do instead. If you need to check something, pull over, even briefly. Use your phone on low brightness plus red light mode if you're using it for navigation. Remind your passengers, no lights unless absolutely necessary. The cabin light is not a reading lamp, it's a visibility killer. Let's be honest, night driving isn't going away. Maybe your job ends late, maybe you're on a road trip. Maybe life just happens, but what you can control is how you approach it. You don't need to be a race car driver. You don't need to buy a new car with lane-keeping radar and adaptive lasers. You just need to know your vision is lying to you. Keep your gear clean, watch your speed, stay awake. And turn off the dang cabin light, because the road doesn't care if it's been a long day. The deer doesn't care if you're almost home. And the family in the other car, they're counting on you not to mess up. Drive like your life depends on it, because it literally does. If you learned something today, even one tip, don't forget to like. It helps the algorithm. But more importantly, it helps someone else see this before they make the same mistake. And hey, if you want no fluff driving tips that actually matter, hit subscribe. We've got more coming, real talk, real safety, and real ways to make sure you always arrive in one piece. Stay smart, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.